What's up, YouTube? It's FitzBro, and this is my build order guide for the Wehrmacht for Company of Heroes 3. Now, I already have my faction overview on the channel, so if you are just now getting into this faction, go check that out. I go through all the units, buildings, techs, etc. And with the creation of this guide, I now have faction overviews and one build order available on my YouTube channel for every single faction. And if that isn't good enough content for you, I don't know what it is. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel because I'm going to be posting Company of Heroes 3 build orders, guides, some casted games coming to you very, very soon. And if you have not already, join our Discord, link down in the description. I've got a CoH3 guides channel where I have posted these graphics that you can put on another monitor, follow along with. I'll be updating these periodically. Also have the tech trees in here if you want easy access to those. And I have a channel where I'm collecting CoH3 replays with instructions on how to upload those. And I just might cast one of your games here on the channel. So hope to see you in the Discord. Let's dig into this build order guide, and I will follow it up by smashing the hard AI with pretty much this exact build. Now, disclaimer, just like all my build order guides, it is a general guide. It is an outline. Follow this, but you might have to make some adjustments. That's how Company of Heroes 3 is, so be prepared for that, and you might have your fun variation on this build, so definitely let me know about it down in the comments. Now, the key to this build is going to be selecting the Luftwaffe battle group, so you're going to do that right away at the beginning of the game, and it's going to be with dropping in these Fallschirm Pioneers. So the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to train up your Kettenkrad. Now, I'm not going to go for the communication cables upgrade, which allows you to get more resources when you cap with Kettenkrad, because it got more expensive. You can't get it right away anymore. So my goal with Kettenkrad is just for easy cap. Maybe I'll rush down a victory point, and then in the mid-late game, I'll try to go around the outskirts of the map and try to back cap some of their fuel or whatever it might be, just to be distracting. Okay, so you're going to queue up your Kettenkrad, and you're going to drop your first Fallschirm Pioneer on a victory point. Usually I go for the far or mid victory point. And then I'll start capping out with my Pioneer and Kettenkrad and kind of looking to sync up my Pioneer and my Fallschirm Pioneer once I see where the enemy is, to try to double team them if possible. And with this build, I'm not going to go for any Grenadiers in the second tier. You see here, I'm just going to go for 3 times Fallschirm Pioneer, group up, fight together with these guys, fight behind cover if you can. And then what we're going to do is go to the infantry company, drop that as soon as you have the resources available. And then you're going to go for the Luftwaffe company. The ultimate goal being to unlock these Jaeger squads. They're your elite infantry, which you can upgrade with the Recce package to be basically really good at these infantry skirmishes, or get the Panzerschreck, which is devastating against enemy armor. Save your munitions. I cannot tell you enough. If you spend your munitions wasting on grenades or satchels or anything else before this, you're not going to have the resources to have your AT, because you're basically going to lack AT until you get these Jaeger squads online. So be aware of that. So you get your 3 times Fallschirm Pioneer. You're going to tech up to infantry company. No, don't train any Grenadiers. Now, I have had variations of this where I did train Grenadiers, and you can do transfer orders actually once you get Luftwaffe company and exchange them in for a Jaeger. So that's another fun way you can try it. I want to give shout out to Project and Cursus, gave me this idea to, just skip that and go straight for the Jaeger squad. And I've been enjoying this build quite a bit. So there's variations you can try. Once you get your Jaegers, I usually go for 2 times Panzerschrecks first. These things are very good, especially against the medium armor that you're likely going to see out of the allies. And then getting the Recce upgrade. Now, if I don't see any armor at all, I might go 1 Panzerschreck, 1 Recce upgrade, and then go back and get another Panzerschreck. But in general, you don't want to be caught out without AT, because you won't have any other way pretty much to kill vehicles if you do not have these upgrades. So you got to keep them alive. It's the most crucial thing. When I first started during this strat, I was spending too much of my ammo, setting too many mines, flamethrowers, etc., and I didn't see my resources for this. So make sure you do. Now, it could be acceptable if the enemies, hold up with a ton of machine guns or something. Maybe you throw a mortar in here, whatever it might be, right? Make it your own. But in general, Pioneer, your starting Pioneer, Kettenkrad, 3 times Fallschirm Pioneers, go up to infantry company, Luftwaffe company, Jaeger squad ×3, and with those infantry, you're going to be able to dominate the battlefield. Make sure your using your smokes as you can to try to, if there's machine guns or something messing with you. But you want to basically just flank and be super aggressive with your infantry. You're going to be able to counter those enemy medium vehicles. And then once you have the res, go up to that tier 3. That Panzer IV tank is going to be the tank of choice. And then as you have extra manpower and maybe you don't have enough fuel, add some Stoßtruppen in, which are just super good infantry, elite infantry squads. And as you have the fuel available, just keep making Panzer IVs. And pretty much, it's not rocket science. That's going to get you through with a lot of wins with the Wehrmacht. I was testing this out on ladder on my stream last time, which you should tune in for one, twitch.tv/FitzBro. Hope to see you over there. By the way, what you should choose for your battle groups. You're going to immediately get to the Fallschirm Pioneer. And then I like to go for the Recon, though I never actually use it because I don't want to spend my munitions. Like I said, I save it. And then you can get the Fallschirm Jäger. Now, you can throw this bad boy in here in the middle, and oftentimes I think I do. But just for simplicity's sake, that's kind of a flavor. You can choose if you want to go for that. And I usually go for the tier 4 bombing, this 4-point bombing run. And on the right side, I usually go for the manpower upgrade, and then I go for the emplacement. But I sometimes switch around what I do. Honestly, they're not majorly important. The most important one is this one and maybe this, honestly. But with that, that's going to be your Wehrmacht build order. I'm going to go over now and show you a demonstration of me playing this against the hard AI. You might see me making some variances, but again, pick this up in the Discord, link in the description, and come talk to me. Let me know. I love to hear testimonials. If this worked for you, leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, and I appreciate you guys for watching. Let's get over to the demonstration. Thank you for watching this build. Now, the very first thing you're going to see me do is I'm going to queue up a Kettenkrad motorcycle, and then I'm going to move my initial Pioneer out to start camping, and then I'm going to select the Luftwaffe battle group and drop a Fallschirm Pioneer. It's a lot of actions to do at the beginning of the game, so you've just memorized the step, look at that guide, have it up on a monitor. Let's give this a try. Okay, so I'm going to queue up my Kettenkrad, move out to the first point, get my Luftwaffe, and there we go. I'm going to drop my Fallschirm Pioneer, and I'm going to drop them. I'm going to be really greedy. I'm going to go for the far point. Now on this map, I usually probably wouldn't go for this, but the opponent, might be here camping and might be delayed. I might be able to sit here and delay this point. It's going to work out, and the ultimate goal is that I'm going to kind of sync up with my other Pioneer that's coming out on the map. So you can really make it your own where you want to drop, but sometimes I go for mid, sometimes I go for points. It's kind of up to you. Okay, in Kettenkrad, I'm just going to go for my close, easy points and just shift click that around. I'll go back and check it on him in a bit. Okay, so now from here, I just wait. I'm going to do another Fallschirm Pioneer here in a minute. For now, we're just going to camp these points. And look at this, I'm able to get those first 2 victory points pretty much for free, it looks like. And now, look at this. I'll go for this fuel, because what I'll do, even though this won't be connected yet, that's going to slow him down from getting that fuel, which is always good. And I am ultimately going to be able to connect this when I get this, right? Okay, so once I get this, I'm going to run right up here. Okay, boom. And you want to build sandbags and barbed wire facing the barbed wire, blocking the enemy from taking the territory a lot if you can. So I really should have been doing it here, but I was kind of busy talking. Okay, so you can do stuff like that all the time. That was kind of crappy. But. Okay, I got another Fallschirm Pioneer ready, and I'm going to go right here. Now, you might say, well, why not drop on the far left side? I don't want this guy to get ganged up on as I'm dropping in. I want to be close enough that I can, group up with these units and grab them. And I've got the manpower, so I'm going to drop down my infantry company. Okay, and we are in pretty good shape. I'm going to go back and grab this ammo. Again, build some... This spot's kind of weird to build sandbags because there's, like, water. Whatever. We'll just let it be. Okay. Get this. I'm not going to go for that left star yet because he's probably over there, I would imagine. So I'm going to wait to get that. Okay, and at this point, I'm just going to go group up mid with my Fallschirm Pioneer. Remember, we're going to do ×3 Fallschirm Pioneers. We've done 2 so far. And you could build Grenadiers here if you wanted to, as I've mentioned. Okay, so this is perfect. Look, there he is. We're going to group up here with our Fallschirm Pioneer. Keep my other units moving around. I'm just going to go down here and get this, but I just need to be careful that he doesn't pick him up. Okay, and then this guy will just finish in this last point. Okay, another Fallschirm Pioneer is just about available. And I'll be teching up soon to go to the next one. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drop them near the front line. I just want to reinforce my troops right now. That's my goal. Okay, so I can go up. You're not gonna go with the Panzer Grenadier. You're gonna just go straight to the Luftwaffe company next. So I almost have it. There we go. Luftwaffe company. You see, I won this fight since I'm in cover. I have two troops here at the front line. And now, instead of going for the star here, I'm just gonna go around the back and see if I can like cap this backfield. I do this a lot just because the bike can't fight, right? Okay, now he's gonna retreat here ultimately, but I'm gonna stick the end of this fight out. Now, this is hard AI. An actual player might be trying to regain some of this territory on the right side, and I'd probably be looking at taking engagement like that. Okay, I'm going to just drop one mine here. I know, I say don't spend all your ammo. I think I'm feeling kind of greedy here. I love putting mines here because people always run into them. So I'm gonna put one mine there. And at this point, we are about ready to start training our Jaeger squads. We've almost got enough manpower. Look how it's kind of working out. Oh! That's what happens when you get greedy dropping mines. But fortunately, the Pioneer Squad is one of the cheapest units in the game. So, oh boy. See, it's not perfect. And this is probably how it might go for you too, right? Okay, go ahead and get our Jaeger squad. Come to the front line. I'm in cover there. I need to be careful with this engagement. I am seeing that cover. Uh-oh. I don't think I'm going to be able to win this fight, so I have to keep an eye on them. I was able to back camp that. I'm going to go for the cutoff here. See if we can get it. He needs to get out of there. Okay, and he is going to get out of there. Okay, so lost some stuff. I'm going to drop down my med station. Now, I didn't put that on the build order guide, but drop the med station when it makes sense. It's not a separate building for this faction. It's just part of your HQ. Okay, so now we got this Jaeger squad. I'm going to get the Panzerschreck upgrade because a lot of times they'll show up with a light vehicle with machine guns and it really, really hurts. So I am not going to get caught off guard. And I'm just going to kind of play this slow down. I'm just going to sit here. I think he's going, well, I'll go over here. I think he's going to try to take this territory, it looks like. I'm going to even send my Jaeger over there with them. Do a little group up a little bit. And I'll try to get the cap point at this point. Okay. Now, I could have avoided some of this damage and had more resources and been queuing up my next Jaeger squad faster because I'm back at home right now healing up, but it is what it is. But just some things you could change. Okay, we've got this. I'm going to go really try to get this fuel here in the middle. I'm not going to be tempted to get the light machine gun and the Grenadier because you're going to want to use that ammo, again, for your Jaeger. Well, it might be delayed enough that I can maybe get one of those if I wanted to. Probably could. Let's do it. We'll get the grenade launcher. I'm not carrying it. Is that a good idea? I'm gonna risk it. We'll go for it. We got plenty of territory. If I didn't have this much territory, I probably wouldn't do that. Now I have learned with this strat, if you do this, like I've done the capture the right and like circle around and you're both kind of like base trading, do not do that because they're gonna cut you off and you're not gonna have the ammo. You're gonna have all the manpower in the world, but if you do not have the ammo you need and he shows up with a light vehicle, you're gonna be in big trouble. Do this. You see, this is going pretty well so far. So he's out there. I'm gonna go this attack move with my Jaeger. Okay, I can train another one now. Bring him mid. Right, I'm just gonna go disrupt the back line once again here. Move up here with my Grenadier. He's going fine here. I'm in green cover. Look at that. Didn't think that even was. Okay, now there's a machine gun. Now, this is the biggest thing with this build. When you see machine guns, you need to split your troops. Unlike what I just did there, I struggled to select them. But I'm not gonna mess with this because it's flamethrower and machine gun. I'll just get out of there, right? But you basically just want to stay away from them. Run away. If they put a machine gun in the middle, run around. Go to all the other points and just wait until you can either go for a flamethrower package or you can slip in a mortar, right? You could throw a mortar in here to deal with it. So that's what you can consider. Okay, where's that new Jaeger I got? I'm actually going to go for the reconnaissance package. Okay, you're doing okay in that fight. And I'm floating some command points. I am actually going to go for a Falchion Pioneer just to shore up my front line. Uh-oh, this might have been greedy, because he's got a Jaeger squad. Now, hold on a second. I just realized I said it. The enemy is, this is Wehrmacht. Oops. Oh, well. Doesn't really matter. I don't know if I've ever even played this matchup before. I guess there's not going to be any Shermans today. Okay, there we go. See, mirror matchup, and we're winning. That was way too greedy of a drop there at that Fallschirmjäger. But you can see here, we're doing pretty good on the cap points right now. Let's see. Yep, we're spinning some of our res. Healing up.
You need us?
I'm gonna go mid now. Get that ammo back.
That point must be captured.
Light infantry.
The enemy has 300
Okay, motorcycle.
points remaining.
Remember, can't fight, so the idea is just to be distracting on the back line, typically.
Fallschirmpioniere, I want defensive positions around the capture point.
There he is.
Ready for order.
And so your Fallschirm Pioneer is going to have access to the satchel charge, by the way. So if they're inside a building, just try to get up. Oh boy, just try to get up on them and drop a satchel charge. But often your Panzer strikes are going to be more important, so just be aware of that. I'm not used to fighting other Jaegers with my Jaegers. Oh boy. How ridiculous. Okay. Jump inside that building with my grenade. He's got the grenade launcher upgrade. And I've got some extra ammo. I'm going to go ahead and get a light machine gun for this Fallschirm Pioneer squad. If my engineer were alive, I probably would have spent some of that res on it. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was a good nade. AI is turning up today. I probably would have spent some of that ammo on some mines. It is what it is. This is a pretty even fight right now, I guess. We'll change that. Okay, so I'm gonna add. I've taken a lot more damage than I probably would have liked to, because typically at this point you can go up to your Panzer company. So I'm gonna go with. I know I said you can go up with 3 Jaeger. So if you preserve some of your manpower, you can go up to the Panzer company earlier. Since I've had just so much map control, you probably wouldn't have this much against a real opponent. I've got enough fuel, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the next tier. So we've just dominated on the fuel, so that's gonna be fine. Now this guy's actually stealth, which is kind of cool. You can see that. So I'm gonna try to sneak attack him. There we go. So much for the sneak attack. Okay, I'm gonna go mid with that. I wish you'd show up with some light vehicles, but you know, unlikely to see that at this point. Okay, we held that. Look over there. I'm going to just keep moving up. We are dominating this. Okay, and once it gets done, we should have enough to train our Panzer IV. So I really don't want to spend any more of my manpower at this point. What is he doing? No. Not today, sir. Oh, no. Okay, so I'm going to try, see if I can hit him with the smoke. So you can do that with your reconnaissance package, which is pretty cool. See? There we go. And now I can run up there and I can drop a satchel on him if he doesn't pay attention. Oh, yeah. That's going to be GG. Goodbye, machine gun. He gone. Boom. So they basically can't unpack fast enough. He took that star. Look at him. Okay, let's go ahead and train our Panzer IV here in a second. Again, you can either stay in the second tier, and I could have delayed this just because, but I had so much fuel. I just wanted to spend it. But you probably won't have as much fuel as I kind of was able to float here.
We're not staying here, we're moving. Attack on sight.
And you might be saying like, well, this looks easy against the AI against another Wehrmacht. I was using this on ladder my entire last stream, so go check out my Twitch VOD. If you don't believe me, this is gonna work pretty well. And I can tell you from the mistakes I've made while trying to learn this, is just don't overspend your munitions and forget to get your Panzer Strike upgrade. That's like the most important thing you can do. Okay, now I can show you. I want to show you this Panzer Strike because he's got a light vehicle there. It does a lot of damage.
Bastards have secured our territory from us.
Where'd he go? I'm just trying to flank him. I hear him shooting. I'm just unsure what he's shooting at. He's shooting at the ground. Look at him go. Now this might be a little dangerous. Oh, he's got a flak gun.
The enemy is down to 100 points.
This doesn't do a ton to the flak, I guess. There we go. Ah, it does decent. Smoke him.
Commandant, we have surplus munitions to spare.
There we go. Yeah, I took a lot of damage there. Less than ideal.
The enemy has 75 points and falling.
Look at this blob. Once you get all these machine guns, yeah, you can just do basically whatever you want with these infantry. It just gets crazy. My own smoke is stopping me from killing this. I could drop a satchel, but that'd be a lot of work. We only have 330 ammunition. Okay, we're gonna go for a satchel. Get out of there. Oh, is it gonna work? Oh.
We should spend our munitions at once.
You know, sometimes you get lucky with one. Okay, let's spin some of this. We do have a lot of munitions, so let's just... What is loiter? Oh, this loiter, by the way, is very good. Imagine if I used my tank that's just chilling out here. Not doing a whole lot, living its best tank life. Boom. Oh, I'm not in my territory. Here, let's get in territory. Now, you can hold down with your panzers, by the way. This gives them more defensive capabilities. Now I'm in my territory. Wait. Why is it not letting me get this up? Oh, I'm already getting it. Okay.
How proud they were. The enemy has only 10 points left.
Okay, we're about to win.
We should spend our munitions.
So yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. Now, a rough demonstration, of course, but you get the idea. So make it your own. Have fun with it. Let me know what suggestions you have as far as variances on this. And I hope you guys enjoy the build order. Once again, you can pick it up in the Discord below. And be sure to subscribe to the channel for more Company of Heroes 3 content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.